Alright y'all, buckle up because this story's got everything. Hollywood drama, heartbreak, and maybe even a little calculated comeback. It was supposed to be a power move, but the streets are saying it's over. And let's just say, Jonathan seems to be looking only forward. No turning back, honey. So, if you haven't heard already, word on the street is Jonathan Majors and Meagan Good have officially called it quits. Yup, that whirlwind romance that had everyone talking, well, it might have just been a Hollywood PR move all along. But let's take a step back because it's not as simple as it looks. I know some of y'all are thinking, wait, Jonathan Majors and Meagan Good broke up? Oh, trust me. This breakup has layers and it's messy, real messy. First things first, let's talk about Meagan. She's that boss lady, right? Gorgeous, talented, and no stranger to relationships in the spotlight. But when she started dating Jonathan, everyone had questions, especially because of the, timing. You see, Jonathan was dealing with some major allegations. It wasn't looking good for him. Public image in shambles, Marvel ties looking shaky, and the internet wasn't exactly on his side. And then, out of nowhere, here comes Meagan Good. We're talking about an actress beloved in the Black community, an icon. Suddenly, she's out here with Jonathan Majors. People started talking. Was this love, or was it a carefully crafted PR plan to clean up his image? The timeline looked a little too convenient, if you know what I mean. But Meagan, she seemed all in, and not just emotionally. The tea is that she was allegedly footing a lot of bills. Now, Jonathan is no stranger to the spotlight, but at that moment, his career wasn't at its peak. The Marvel deal, slipping, Hollywood doors, closing. And apparently, while he was down, Meagan was right there picking up the pieces, paying for this, covering that, even his dog's training. Sis was out here like a real-life Tyler Perry character, holding it down for her man. But, you know, sometimes when you give too much, the energy changes. And girl, it looks like Meagan got played. But wait, it gets deeper. Here's where it starts to feel like one of those old Hollywood scripts. Jonathan, before he even got with Meagan, reportedly told her, "I'm no good for you." Now hold on a second. What guy says that unless there's a bit of truth to it? A little self-awareness maybe? And yet Meagan, against her friend's advice, took him back, thinking she could change him. And girl, we've all been there, right? The exception. But it's like they say, when someone shows you who they are, believe them the first time. Fast forward a bit, and here's where things start looking like a textbook lay. Jonathan was under fire from his ex, a blonde beauty named Grace, facing some serious charges. Let's just say the allegations were rough and they were already affecting his Hollywood status. But guess what? With Meagan by his side, Jonathan started bouncing back, slowly but surely. Black audiences who were skeptical began to warm up to him again. Suddenly, he's got a strong, talented Black woman on his arm, giving him that much needed street cred and public appeal. It was like the ultimate redemption arc. But as they say, sometimes the comeback isn't about love. Sometimes it's all about the look. People started noticing that Jonathan just didn't look, well, happy. Think back to every picture they took together. Who's glowing? Who's looking a bit detached? Yup, you guessed it. It was Meagan glowing while Jonathan looked like he'd rather be anywhere else. But things took a turn when his career started to pick back up. He's working on a new movie up in Canada called Merciless, and insiders say he's been absolutely killing it. People in Hollywood are whispering that this could be his breakout role, the one that puts him back on top. And guess what? Just as things start looking up for him, Meagan's suddenly out of the picture. Coincidence? I'll let you be the judge. Here's the real kicker though. Some insiders are saying that Meagan was never his type to begin with. Now don't get me wrong, Jonathan has every right to date whoever he wants, but his dating history says a lot. His previous girlfriends? Let's just say they didn't exactly look like Meagan. And sources are saying that he even had the nerve to tell Meagan to act more like Grace. Yup, as in his ex-girlfriend. Imagine being with someone and they're out here trying to mold you into their ex. If that's not a red flag, I don't know what is. And then there was the infamous family dinner. Y'all, when Jonathan met Meagan's family, he pulled up with some Trader Joe's flowers and took them out to, wait for it, Red Lobster. Now, don't get me wrong, I love me some Cheddar Bay biscuits, but this is a multi-millionaire Hollywood star and he's taking his girl's family to Red Lobster in the middle of the day. People noticed, and it wasn't a good look. It gave off low effort, to put it kindly. The whole thing had people wondering if Jonathan was ever serious about Meagan, or if she was just a convenient figure for him while he was going through his career crisis. And now, Jonathan's on the rise again. Hollywood is buzzing about his new project. It looks like his career might just be getting back on track. And Meagan? Well, let's just say she's moved on with nothing but Trader Joe's flowers and some seafood memories. Honestly, it's sad because she went above and beyond for him. But sometimes people only stick around when they're down and out. and when they get back on their feet, they don't need you anymore. So here's the question we're all left with. Was this real? Did Jonathan Majors ever truly care for Meagan Good? Or was this just another Hollywood plot twist to save his career? Let's be real, Hollywood loves a comeback, and sometimes the people who help you back up are just stepping stones on the way. But what do y'all think? Was it all fake, or was there a sliver of genuine connection between these two? Sound off in the comments below, and let's spill the tea on what's really going down in Tinseltown. Is Jonathan Majors back on top and leaving Meagan behind, or is there more to this story than meets the eye? Y'all already know, Hollywood doesn't sleep, and neither do we. So until next time, stay messy, stay fabulous, and keep that tea hot. And that's all the drama we have for today, folks. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell, because there's always more tea spilling, and you don't want to miss a drop. Catch you next time on the channel, and remember, Hollywood's got nothing on us.